Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you are well. Have you had a good day? You know, I like to hear all about it, so tell me what you've been up to. Tell me how it's going. Have you been doing something exciting and dramatic and fabulous? Or, you know, has it just been a normal day, something mundane and boring? I'm happy to hear about it all. I had a fairly normal day. Been to work, you know, just chugging along. Fortunately, it's cooled down a bit. There was a little bit of rain today, not quite the Aorsian rain that you'll see in a minute, just a little bit of rain. It's just dropped the temperature a few degrees, thank goodness, because it has been so hot. So if it's still boiling where you are, I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope it rains for you soon. So what else has been going on? Oh, we need to cheers, don't we? Here we are. Cheers. I'm on a nice cup of tea this evening. So what else has been going on? Well, we went for a nice picnic with some friends on Sunday, and it was ridiculously hot, but we had a lovely time in the park. So yeah, I just think sometimes it's the simple things, you know, just going for a picnic with your friends that it's just creating good memories. And while I was there, so my cousin has had a baby, and I got to have snuggles with her new baby, and it's amazing the size difference and how quickly they grow, because, you know, baby Fran is only just over a year and yet is like 4 times the size of this tiny little baby. So yes. What else has been going on? Oh, and the jealousy. Yes, baby Fran did not like me cuddling another baby. It was very funny. See, this is, I think it's difficult for, you know, children who live at home on their own. They're not used to sharing their toys. They're not used to sharing their mummy. So yeah, she was not impressed. Who have we got tonight? Let's say hello. Hello to DM, as always. Lovely to have you along. Hello to Eva Starfather. Thank you for the lurk. And Lulabelle. Thank you for the lurk. And Darkness Dragon. Rawr! Always good to have you along. Let me do my noises. So this is for DM.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And then this is for darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
See, you know you made it when you've got your own your own sound effect. So tonight I thought we'd do something a bit different. We've been doing a lot of story, and obviously we've leveled up quite a lot, so I think we should go and do our job quest, and then I think we should head and do a raid and have some fighting, because it's been lots and lots of story. So let us see where we are going to go. We are going for a soiree in the Sultanate, so let us head to Costa del Sol. Nice. Get a bit of sunshine, have some cocktails by the beach. Let's pop over to gameplay. Ah, dear. There we go, right. This way. Oh, the Nashmiria. Oh, wasn't she part of our dance troupe? Oh my goodness, I've got to try and remember her accent because it was ages ago since I last did a job quest. Right, Nashmiria is ready to take the show on the road. I think she was Italian. Well, if it wasn't my star pupil, you couldn't have come at a better time. A messenger just arrived. It would appear that Master Gegaraju has received a response from his friends in the Sultanate. As for the details, you deliver them to us in person. Why don't you go now to his villa? I will fetch her Anna and be along shortly. Okay, off we go. That's dramatic quest music, isn't it? Let's go and find Gary Genju. This is depressing. I've come to the beach and it's chucking it down with rain. That's the story of my life, really. Story of the English weather. Oh. So it is still stupidly busy at work, but the thing is, where it's been so hot, and as you know, I work in a hospital, so it's 20 million times hotter than anywhere else on earth. It's just too hot to go too fast. Right, there's Gegarenju. Oh lord, can anyone remember his accent? I need to dig my book out. My book is buried, hang on a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can find it. It's been a while since I've dug through here. I really do need to like type these up into some sort of sensible order. There's a Christmas shopping list. That's no good. That's not really going to help. Kalamas, Ishgard. No, I don't think the actual page is in here at all. That's helpful, isn't it? Not. Right. Can anyone else remember what Garagenju's accent was like? We're just going to see what comes out. Well, if it isn't my second favourite dancer. Good news, my girl. Thanks to the highest recommendation of yours truly, my friends at the Syndicate would be more than happy to host one of your performances in Aldar. You have our deepest gratitude, Master Garagenju. Truly, your generosity knows no bounds. Think nothing of it. Your performance gave me a thrill I'll not soon forget, and while I'd love nothing more than to keep you all to my own, I'd be remiss if I didn't share my most remarkable discovery with the rest of the realm. He is creepy, this guy, I remember now. That goes in for you in particularly, my lovely Rana. You may be a bit rough around the edges, but that just adds to your untamed, dare I say, feral allure. Nothing would make me happier than to go down history as the man who introduced your beauty to Eorzea. Why, Master Garagenju, you're making me blush. Ah, that'll take me. I simply can't bear the thought you've performed on my stage for the last time. You'll grace me with one farewell performance, won't you? Surely, after all that I've done for you. Our apologies, Master Garagenju, but we must not keep our audience in the Sultanate waiting. After all, this is but the second stop on our journey. A journey we must see through to the end. And besides, while your words do Rana and all us great honour, I would remind you that the girl is still an apprentice. Excess praise can lead to overconfidence, overconfidence to carelessness, and carelessness to an untimely fall. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Do you hear me, Rana? No matter what glowing words your admirers may heap upon you, remember that your journey as a dancer has only just begun. Keep your feet firmly planted on the ground lest you stumble on the road to achieving your full potential. But of course! And yet it's truly inspiring to have such a devoted fan, is it not? Why, it helps me appreciate just how much I've blossomed as a dancer in such a short time. I do not mean to make light of your achievements. I ask only that you stay focused at the task at hand. Continue to own your craft, and not let yourself get swept away by unchecked emotion. Fair enough. Oh, I need a swig of tea. And with that, we should be taking our leave, Master Garagenju. We thank you for your patronage and hospitality. When our business in Eorzea is done, we will return fully to express our gratitude. You need not feel compelled to travel with the troop, Diawara. I trust that you have matters on your own that you would attend to along the way. We shall await you in Uldar. Jolly good, because you know I've been off being a bit busy elsewhere, just saying. Oh my goodness, I obviously need coffee. Right, off to Uldar we go. It's in my favourite face, people. You know what I'm about to say. Sing it with me. Whoa, Black Betty, Thanalan, yeah, Black Betty, Thanalan, Black Betty, Thanalan, Thanalan. I know that you'll sing it with me. I just believe it. Oh. So does everyone else like a good picnic? What's your ultimate picnic food? So I saw on a programme, one of the chefs took a loaf of, like a tin loaf of, not a sliced loaf of full bread, and they kind of sliced the top off, took all the bread out the middle, and then filled the middle with like meats and cheese and salad and stuff, and it looked really cool. I haven't tried it yet because I'm slightly concerned that if I do that, it's all just going to go soggy. So has anyone tried that before? Where did I literally just say I needed to go? I can't even remember. Hang on a minute. I was so busy talking about picnic food. Adventurers Guild. Right, here we go. Okay, so let's find Nashmira again. She's over here somewhere. Oh, isn't this where we picked up the pink goby as well? There she is. So, this is Uldar, Jewel of the Desert. But we are not here to see the sights, no. We must decide upon a suitable venue for our next performance. As our Pokemon, go, go, go. As a matter of fact, I already have an idea. I was thinking we might put on a show in Stone's Throw. Is it a stone's throw away? But shh, thank you. I am here until 11. You are welcome. A settlement outside of town said to be owned to the poor and downtrodden. Are you sure of this, Mistress Nashmira? I agree that the arts should be enjoyed by the lowborn as well as the eye. But is some glorified shantytown truly the best place for us to find an audience here? I would have it no other way. Now listen to me, Diawara, and listen carefully. This dude is rude. Darkness is after all with Pokemon. You will recall that I told you that our Krieg stanza has the unique power to clear hearts and minds of worries and lift the spirits of all who behold it. Put another way, bringing joy and succour to the scorned and the suffering is no less than our calling in life. Absolutely. In Limsa as well, our audience included many who were down on their luck, and yet it did not seem those troubles weighed so heavily in their hearts. Mayhap this is a remnant of their pirate heritage, a flagon of ale in hand and a song on the lips, and all their cares fade away. Uldar is different. Here, I feel the scars of the calamity run deeper, particularly upon those who lack the coin needed to rebuild their lives to their satisfaction. Stone's throw it will be. I can think of no better place more in need of what we offer. I like this. You there! Halt! Halt, I say! What's going on? You're the dancing troupe that's come on the invitation of the syndicate, yes? On the authority of the brass blades, we command you to desist at once. Pourquoi? But why? Fear not, you have done naught wrong. It's just, well, stone's throw's not safe for visitors these days, you see. A group of real rabble-rousers have been causing trouble of late. You know how it is, protests, riots, and all sorts of unpleasant business. Of course, their anger's targeted directly at Uldar's upper crust. Like as not, they'd leave you a troupe of performance. Still, the syndicate cannot escape, except the risk of its honoured guests suffering an untimely injury. Or worse. We appreciate your concern, but I can assure you this is wholly unnecessary. All members of my troop are well trained in the art of self-defense. We are more than capable of taking care of ourselves. Excuse me. Oh, I should have had coffee, not tea, clearly. Oh. I apologise. Baby Fran had a little wake up at 5:30 this morning, so I'm like, ugh. That's right. Besides, healing, suffering and strife across the realm is precisely the reason we've come here. Whatever sort of struggle your people face, why not let us look into the matter and see if we can't resolve it? Well, that would probably mean the people with money having to share it with the people who don't have money, and people with money are not keen on sharing it necessarily all the time. It is a gracious offer, but no. Keeping the peace is our sworn duty, and one we cannot impose on our guests. Besides, we are trained soldiers, and you are not. Dude, I eat soldiers for breakfast, come on. For your own safety, you should take your leave of this place at once. I'm more than just a dancer, you know. I am the warrior of light, the guardian of Eorzea, the saviour of Ishgard, and there was another one that I've forgotten. An adventurer, and one who knows the way around Uldar, you say. Perhaps you are unfit to investigate the matter after all. Exactly. Very well. You and your friends may carry on. Just promise that you won't go looking for trouble, eh? Come on in. Come on in. Somebody's come visiting. Right. Oh, they're Just wait in. You're going to come and say hello to everybody. This camera is still not low enough. Hang on. Oh, thank you. I just got a tail in the face. There she is. There's the VIP. You're right, fairy baby. You're a little bit soggy. Is it a bit wet outside? Is it? Oh. So it was International Cat Day the other day. I feel like every day is Cat Day in the cat's world. Is that nice? Is that a scritchy scratchy? Hey? Is that a nice scritchy scratch? Shall we maybe have your face here rather than your bum? Hey? No, that's my microphone. Get off it. Silly cat. Can't have the microphone. It's mine. Go on then. Down you go. Good girl. Down you go. Go on. No, okay, we're doing. She's making biscuits on me now. Right. Okay, let's continue. So Rana says, Mistress Nalmir, leave this to me. I'll dance up a storm for these poor folks, calm their hearts, and put an end to any riots or uprising. It's a nice thought. I admire your spirit, Rana, and yet I cannot shake the sense that great danger does indeed lurk here. You may go, but only if Diawara accompanies you, and you must promise that you will not leave her side. She's going to leave my side, isn't she? She's going to do a runner. I mean, I'm not being funny, but if I was going into an area where there were riots and protests, I'm not entirely sure this is the outfit that I would go in. I'm thinking a good sturdy pair of boots, some jeans, a t-shirt and a jumper. Maybe some, you know, body armour. Alright, the more the merrier, don't you agree, Diawara? Hang on, that's the wrong voice. Alright, the more the merrier, don't you agree, Diawara? Let's make for Stone's Throw, I'll race you there. Okay then. This is what makes me laugh when you watch all these, you know, like Charmed and Buffy and other things where you've got lots of female warriors and they're all, you know, fighting in stilettos and mini skirts, and I'm like, at least tie your hair back. Come on now, you don't want your hair to get in the face. That's the first thing I would do, I have to say, is tie my hair back. I'd be like, right, I need my hair tied back, I need trainers on. Right, as you know, I am particularly good at finding my way around Oldar. What? Okay. Hang on a minute. Why am I... Oh, because I can't summon her. I can't summon one of me mounts until I'm outside in Thanaland. Whoa, Black Betty, Thanaland. So yeah, so I watch these things where like you've got all these girls fighting in high-heeled strappy shoes and their hair's getting in their face and I'm like, oh, tie your hair back, put some trainers on. That's much more practical. Oh, there you are. Let's get started, shall we? Our first task is to figure out just what was behind these riots. Why don't we split up, ask around, and see what turns up? Jolly good. Don't tell me you're worried about that silly promise I made to Mistress Nashmiria. Come now, Diawara, clearly she over-worries. You saw me on the stage. Do I look like someone who can't take care of herself? Oh, you are so gonna get eaten by somebody. Now, let's see what the townspeople can tell us. Meet you back here when we're both done, alright? I'm just going to get rid of this other quest, that one, for a minute. Okay, right. I have the best, absolute best navigation system in the world. Here. Abrasive beggar and beleaguered beggar. Riots? Oh, there's been some trouble here of late. Won't catch me dead getting myself involved. Whoever's behind it, oh, wish he'd just bugger off and all give us some peace and quiet for once. Of course, that don't stop those brass blades from glaring at me askance every time they come through the neighbourhood. Not that I can blame them, I suppose. Rumour has it the true culprit's an expert in throwing the authorities off his trail. Okay, intriguing. Abrasive beggar. Looking for some rabble-rousing writer, you say? I don't know a thing about that. What's it to ya? None of us here in Stone's Throw have much love for the rich. This much is true. Still, it wasn't until lately when someone started talking about actually giving them their due. Thought they was just talking big. But lately, it seems like they've been putting their plot into action. Okay, so somebody is riling everybody up. Let's go back and find Rana. Hopefully she's not been kidnapped or anything. Not yet, anyway. Oh, destination. Oh, she's already been kidnapped. Wonderful. Here we go then. I am waiting. Oh, I bet it's that flipping... Hey! You there? Are you friends with that Makoto girl? The one with the fancy dress? She was asking around about the riots, you know. Well, would you believe I actually saw her talking to one of the blackguards responsible for it all? Who and where? The last thing I saw he was leading her away somewhere. I'd go after her if I were you. Well, I wouldn't. I never had the nerve for that sort of thing. But I reckon you should before the poor thing comes to harm. Which way did she go? Wait. Chase after. See? I knew it. Where am I? There. Right, come on, Artie. We've got to go and sort this silly girl out. I bet he was like, yeah, just come with me. I'm going to show you where all the riots are. I can tell you everything you need to know. First of all, let's have some greens. Second of all, let's have an egg. Jolly good. Let's go. I sense a hostile presence. Shotgun. Oh, why are you getting involved? That is new unnecessary. Love the fact that some other person on a chocobo just literally kind of like jumped over me. Okay. Right. I took literally 1 minute. 1 minute we were outside. And what happens? You get yourself in trouble. Honestly. Oh, Diawara. He really saved my skin. This man, he told me he'd take me to the riotous hideout. He led me here, and then, well, to be honest, I'm still unsure entirely what I witnessed. It was the strangest thing. As soon as he brought me here, his body began to sway and spin in the most strangest way. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was dancing. But we can talk about that when we are back in safer environs. I should probably summon the brass blades and file an official report. Meanwhile, could you return to the city and let Mistress Nashmira know I'm alright? And tell her I am sorry for breaking my word. Honestly, 5 minutes. 5 minutes we're outside the sea. Off we go, back to Ul'dah. So, is there something other strange dance that people are trying to do? Oh, back to the Adventurers Guild, that's good. Back to the Adventurers Guild we go. Ooh. Right, so who's in game with me tonight then? How are you doing? What are you guys up to tonight? There we go, there's Nashmira. I see. I had a feeling this would happen. Do not blame yourself, Diawara, you are not a keeper. I will deal with the girl myself when she returns. That said, I am curious. What can you tell me of this strange dance she said her would-be captors were performing? I don't know, I wasn't there. But I'm intrigued as well. Maybe there's a new dance to learn. How exciting. This doesn't seem like a sensible part of a you know, oh come on, an outfit for a soldier, because how are you supposed to see through that? Good news, friends. Thanks to your efforts, we have apprehended the firebrand. Peace should now return to Stone's Throw for now, or at least until the next rabble rouser decides to fan the flames. How about, maybe, you know, you think about talking to some of your rich people about investing in some of the poorer places. You are Raiden. Cool. Still, there is one part of the story that does not sit well with me. The girl here claims she sees her captors dancing, but those we took into custody swear the last man they remember no such thing. Oh, they swear to the last man they remember no such thing. Okay. They deny that they were dancing, but why ever would they feel the need to lie about something so innocuous when already convicted of far more heinous crime? Good question. So, somebody's forcing dancing. It's not precisely a lie. You see, from here the tale gets even stranger. They claim to have a vague recollection of their bodies moving, but insist they had absolutely no intention of doing so. It's a dance spell. Dance, dance. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. Any more dance songs anyone would like to chip in with? Talking of dancing, so the Olympics has finished, and it was, brilliant to watch it. Great to see some really different sports, some stuff that was very confusing to watch to me, but the best thing of all was the breakdancing. Has everyone seen the breakdancing? If you haven't seen it already, please check out the Australian breakdancer. She was incredible. Yeah, it's a amazing thing. So bless her heart, this lady is a teacher, and no one else in Australia basically volunteered to do the breakdancing, so she was like, I'm going to go and have a go. I'd pretty much never breakdanced before in her life, from what I understand it, and it showed. But bless her, she got in there and she had a go, and I tell you what, she's been to the Olympics. She had a whale of a time in the Olympic Village. She got to watch all of those Olympians doing all of their stuff, and so fair play to her. She may have come dead last, but I tell you what, she still did better than all of us who are still sat on our butts not at the Olympics, didn't she? So fair play to her. So if you're still, if you're missing the Olympics, don't panic, because the Paralympics is about to start, and I have to say, I think the Paralympics is is more impressive really, because not only are you doing these extremely difficult sports that require lots of training, but you're doing them with a disability. So I'm hoping you guys are going to watch some Paralympics with me as well. What else was impressive about the Olympics? There's been a lot of talk about two gentlemen who had a bit of a problem with their packages getting in the way of their sports. So that should be our advice for this evening. If you are going to take place in an Olympic sport, just make sure everything is tucked away smoothly. There's been a lot of focus on this, and obviously we had the situation about the boxer that's been brought up and done to death. So there's been a lot of controversy, shall we say, in this Olympics, but hopefully people have enjoyed it. And I think, like I say, I'm really looking forward to the Paralympics now. So, right, let us move on. Right, they went on to say they couldn't even remember why or where they came up with the idea to riot in the first place. On the contrary, they seemed almost relieved, just as if some evil spirit had been banished from them. Something weird is going on. Oh, we've gone to ad break, sorry guys. Sounds like our friends have been partaking in a particularly unstable and unsavoury alchemical... Oh my goodness, I can't talk. Oh my goodness, and a hiccup, just to end it off. Hang on a minute, let me have a tea. Let's try that again. Sounds like our friends have been partaking in a particularly unstable and unsavoury alchemical concoction. At any rate, the brass blades will be taking over the investigation from here. Thank you for your assistance, and please carry on with the preparations for your performance with our blessing. Cool. We need to do some more investigating. Someone's like hypnotising or taking over. I'm sorry, Mistress Nashmiri. I should have stayed with Diawara like you. Hang on, I've got the wrong accents again. I am sorry, Mistress Nashmiri. I should have stayed with Diawara like you said. Together I'm sure we could have worked things out peacefully. In the end I was not able to dance even a single step. Just as the Krieg's dancer can enthrall and inspire, so can it serve us in battle. A true dancer must be prepared for both possibilities at once. Diawara was able to display her skills as a dancer in battle today, and I suspect it is for that very reason that your would-be captors... But never mind that. Rana, you disappointed me. It is not a lack of dancing prowess that led to your failure today. No, it was the overconfidence that led you to stray from your partner's side. When troop falseum dances, we dance as one. We dance to stir hearts and lift spirits, not merely to show off our skills, that our admirers might shower us with empty praise. I thought you understand this, but it is clear you still have much to learn. I am sorry, Mistress Nashmiri. I promise I will not repeat my mistake. Oh. She's going to have a moment. Forgive me for making you suffer this girl's foolishness, Diawara. Though she has grown in skill, it is clear that she is still a child in more ways than one. I can only hope that she will take today's lesson to heart, lest she eventually pay the price. Is that not going a bit too far? You ask much of the girl. No, you ask much of the girl. Being a true dancer is about more than knowing how to move one's feet. I must be tougher on Rana than anyone, lest Troop Falsium fail to carry out its sworn duty. I can see you are confused by my words, Diawara. Do not worry. All will become evident in due time. Yes, both you and Rana will understand all too well. Well, that's intriguing. I feel like I need to know more. And with that, I must prepare for our forthcoming performance. This time I will be asking Rana to take to the stage alone. She may consider it an opportunity to reflect upon her actions today and, God's willing, learn and grow from her missteps. Meanwhile, it would be perhaps best if you two return to your training. If you and Rana truly mean to bring out the best in one another, both of you will need to work harder than ever before. Farewell for now, and let us meet up again when it's time to move on. Cool. Is it time to move on? And now, I do believe it's time I did a little investigating of my own. It's not over. It's not over, not over, not over, not over. Such a good track. So, Mr. Fran has downloaded this kind of like DJ track making software. We've been playing around with making some tracks. It's quite difficult on the software, and it's a lot harder than I anticipated it being, actually. So I have a lot more respect for DJs at the moment than I mean I did before anyway, but I certainly have more than I thought I had. Right, Nashmira says she is ready to move on to new environs. Fair. It is good to see you, Diawara. You will be pleased to hear that our exhibition in the Sultanate was a rousing success. Rana gave quite the inspired performance. It would seem that the girl has indeed taken her lessons to heart. That leaves us Gradania as the final stop on our 3-nation tour. I meant to depart immediately, but I must confess that the curious developments in Uldar have given me pause. Upon our arrival, let us first pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and inquire as to any strange happenings about town. Do not ask me why, but I believe it is best we stay vigilant. Okay, basically, something weird is occurring. Okay, back to Gradania we go. Or off to Gradania we go, even. So the next Olympics is going to be in LA in 4 years' time. And some of the sports that have been added are baseball and softball. So I was like, we're playing rounders at the Olympics, people. So at our picnic we usually play rounders, but this year we didn't have as many people to play, so we didn't play it this year. And so at our picnic in the park, so we do this every year, there is invariably somebody that gets injured. And one year it was me, and I fell over and dislocated my shoulder. So what I'm trying to say is rounders is harder than you think it is. To be fair, I fell over because I was wearing stupid shoes for running. Ah, Diawara, I am sorry to say that my fears appear to have been well founded. Gradania too has seen its fair share of social unrest of late. Pray explain the situation to my colleagues, good sir. You are familiar with the Duskroy, yes? They are a clan of Elzen who ensue the shackles of urban life and instead choose to live in isolation. For the most part, both sides choose to leave the other well alone enough. Recently, however, events have taken a troubling turn. Groups of Duskwights have been assembling, for reasons unknown, holding secret gatherings on the outskirts of the forest. Whatever their aim, we can be quite certain that it is nothing good. The Twin Adder is content to let them be, provided they do us no harm. But when they turn to thieving and threatening our way of life, we cannot simply turn a blind eye. To say that the tensions between Duskwights and our citizens have been rising would be an understatement. It's ironic, isn't it, that we've got a storyline about riots and protests with what's going on at the moment. I am pleased to see, and I don't know if you've noticed it, that the anti-racism protests are a lot bigger than the anti-immigration ones. So I'm very pleased. I like to think we generally live in quite an accepting society. To this point, troublemakers among the Duskwight have primarily acted alone, which makes the manner in which they are now plotting something together in plain sight all the more concerning. Some here in the nest even believe that they are sowing the seeds for a violent uprising. As fortune would have it, these Duskwight rabble-rousers have recently been sighted with particular frequency in the immediate vicinity of the venue where I had hoped to hold our performance. Needless to say, we must address the immediate danger before we can even think of going forward with our performance. Tiwara, Rana, what say we investigate the matter together this time? Consider it done. Excuse me. Bit of tea going round the wrong way. I'll make up for my failure, just you watch me. Once I've soothed the Duskwights' hearts with my dance, rioting will be the furthest thing from their minds. Yeah, and I'll join in as well. Thank you, my friends. That settles it then. Leave the matter of the Duskwight demagogues to my colleagues here. I do not know that word, sorry. I suppose there would be some merit in delegating the task to you, rather than risk fanning the flames between the Duskwights and our own citizens. And yet, you are a dance troupe, are you not? Are you certain that your friends here are up to the task of suppressing an armed revolt? It's interesting, right, because people look down on dancers a little bit, particularly like, say, male ballet dancers, but they do not understand the strength that these guys have to have. I mean, if you look at them, they are pure muscle, particularly their legs, their upper body strength is incredible because they've got to lift and hold dancers up. So again, if you look at like the guys on Strictly Come Dancing and Dancing on Ice and all that kind of thing, and they're all like, people are like, namby-pamby dancers. Those guys are tough, man. Right? They get injuries, they get up and dance, they can move their bodies in ways that we can't even imagine. And they are likely to end up with arthritis and all kinds of joint problems later down the line, feet problems, and they still go out and do it no matter what, with a smile on their face. So I think people underestimate dancers sometimes. I realise obviously, they generally tend to go and fight people, but the strength needed, to be a dancer is really impressive, particularly a male dancer. So, I'm going to give a little shout out to any of the male dancers here. Good on you lads for bashing through those stereotypes, because I know there is still a bit of a stereotype involved sometimes, and I'm impressed by you. Even if you don't get support from elsewhere, I hope that you feel supported here. And everyone should do what they enjoy doing without feeling pressured by expectations, as long as you're not hurting anyone, or yourself preferably, beyond normal pain limits with like tired muscles and stuff, then you should enjoy what you do and chase your hobbies down and go for it. Okay, here we go. I've gone off on a little bit of life advice. Oh, DM, there's a bot in the chat. Tech support. You can be arrested, assured that they are. For what it is worth, I too will be accompanying Rana and Diawara to ensure everything is in order. Besides, there is something I would confirm with my own eyes. I've taken down primals, right? I don't think I need this supervision. And with that, we should be on our way. The Duskwights in question are said to be congregating in the South Shroud, Let us first meet at the local tavern and formulate a plan of attack. When all else fails, head to the pub. We should go to the pub, have a pint, and wait for it all to blow over. Anyone know where that's from? Well, I've paraphrased, but yes, it's a good movie. Right. Oh, Buscaron! We haven't seen him for a while, have we? Let's head to Quarry now. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry, but a cough coming in. So, oh, why am I running? Let's get Eclipse out. Come on, Eclipse. Let's go. Oh, there was a Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, Jiggly. Are you all asleep though? I should come and draw on your face with pen. See, I remember my Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Okay, here they are. Right, I've got to remember Buscaron's voice now. I think he was kind of a bit rough around the edges, I would say. According to one of the regulars here, the Duskwhite troublemakers were seen not that long ago to the northeast of here. And that's not all. A rumour says that they were, and I quote, gyrating and undulating in a most curious way. I mean, I see people doing that on the dance floor all the time. Whatever it was that we witnessed in Thanalan. Whoa, Blackberry, Thanalan. It seems likely that it's afflicted the people here as well. We must investigate the matter with all speed. Come now. I'm right here, dude. Off we go then. Keep a lookout for suspicious Duskwhites. Okay then. No, that's the wrong way. Sorry, Artie. Poor Artie is like, I've got the worst human for sense of direction. Oops. There we go. Destination unknown, no. Oh, come out the way. There we go. Right. Surveying. We are surveying. We are surveying. I have surveyed. Tiwara, Mr. Nashmiria. I think I saw something over there behind the bushes. Where? There we go then. Oh, people are dancing. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and... No, they haven't got red shoes. That's disappointing. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh, oh. I'm thinking of other dance songs now. That's it. That's the same creepy dance I saw in Aldar. The dance of the damned. Dun dun dun! Sorry, I feel that needs a slight amount more drama. The dance of the damned. Yes, it is just as I feared. Do we even have a dun 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 button? I thought we had a dun 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 button. Why can't I go for a dun 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 button? I don't have a dun 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 button. That's disappointing. Okay, anyway. I'll explain everything in good time. For the moment, just leave them to me. Where's she going? What's she gonna do? Delirious Duskwhite. Begone, meddlers. Leave us to our dancing. I take it we need to learn this, like, exercise your demons dance. In my legs. It's as if they have a mind of their own. Demons, baby, demons. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Mistress Nashmira, look out! What in the God's green earth is that thing? I mean, I'm assuming I got beat out, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Right. Let's dance. Jete and emboite. I'm still waiting for someone to tell me what an emboite actually is, by the way. Any ideas in here? It's an etheric manifestation. Ooh, a manifestation of what? That is the question. Go on, Martin. Thank you for your help, dude. He's gone. Thank you. Come back here. So, aid them. Forgive me, Diawara, and thank you. And to think I was scolding poor Rana for her overconfidence. In my heyday I would have made shorter work of that thing, but alas, those days are long behind me. Don't be too hard on yourself, Mistress Nashmira. We all have our bad days, and besides, it's not like you were just being reckless like me. But never mind. That, what in the world did I just see? That creepy dance, that strange cloud of black aether? What does this mean, Mistress Nashmira? Come now, I know you know more than you've let on. I do, and I fully intend to share my knowledge with you once I have seen what I must see with my own two eyes. In the meantime, someone should hand over these men to their twin adders. I suppose you're right, and we must treat your runes as well. Diawara, could I ask you to return to the adder's nest and deliver our report? I'll tend to Mistress Nashmira's scratches and see that no other trouble-making duskwights show up. Alright, back to the adder's nest. Oh my goodness. I apologise for the yawn. Where am I? Let's head there. Dances with duskwights instead of Dances with Wolves. That's a good movie. Has anyone seen Dances with Wolves? If you haven't, you should. It's a great film. I need what else movie-wise have we seen recently? I've seen obviously the new Deadpool. And my friend has seen that new Blake Lively one. She says it is incredibly good. So I'm going to have to check that out at some point. I haven't read the book, so I don't know what it's about. What's this? Hang on. Voice. What's this? You apprehended the Duskwhite miscreants for us. Splendid! On behalf of all Gridania, you have our gratitude. We will dispatch a unit to the South Shroud at once. Good. You go do that. I can hear it. I'll go dance with you. A lot of fireworks noise in the background. My apologies for the delay, Diawara. I am pleased to report that our dancing Duskwhite friends have been handed over to the proper authorities, and Tharana's patched up my wounds good as new. With sufficient rest, I should be back on the stage in no time. Not on my watch, you won't. I mean, pray do not overexert yourself, Mistress Nashmira. You need your rest. I told you I could have handed over the culprits myself. I know, Rana, and yet I wanted to be there myself when I awoke. It played out exactly as I expected. I remember little or nothing about their dancing, their secret gatherings, or any of the conversations that led up to it all. Just being stubborn, no doubt. Worry not, friends. The Trinidaders will carry out a proper interrogation. And yet one thing concerns me. Is it true that these events bear a striking similarity to a situation you witnessed in Old Dar? Yes. Stoic nods all round. Excuse me. What we have witnessed is none other than the Torrent Dance, the dance of the damned, and it is our God-given duty as dancers to see that it is never danced again. The dance of the damned, our mission. Whatever are you rambling about, Mistress Nashmira? I thought our mission was to lend strength and succour to the suffering and lift the spirits of the realm. That it is, and yet the truth of exactly what this entails runs far deeper. Throughout our storied history, the dancers of Troop Falsim have saved countless lands time and time again from a fate most dire. Here we go. When war and calamity ravage the land, fear and anger fill men's hearts. These emotions fester, reacting with the aether around us, in the air we breathe, the ground beneath our feet, to form an etheric manifestation of malaise that spreads like a dark cloud across the land. The weak, the downtrodden, the scorned and suffering. Sadly, it is these people are oft the quickest to fall prey to dark despair. Left unchecked, the shadow fully consumes them, their hearts, their minds, even in the end. Even the control of their very limbs is taken from them. Stripped of the last semblances of sanity, they flail about in a manner most hideous. Tell of mothers blissfully unaware as they trampled their beloved children. Men who danced so violently they ripped the limbs from their own body. This is the Toten Dancer, the dance of the damned. This is horrible. Oh my god. What madness is this? If you speak true, and this damnable dance you speak arises from the fear and anger in people's hearts, why did it not manifest itself in the wake of the calamity, in Eorzea's darkest hour? Call me mad, but I think I understand. In times of great crisis, just surviving for another day requires all the strength we can muster. People have neither the time nor the freedom of mind to dwell on emotions like hatred or anger. Rana has the right of it. It is precisely at this time, a time when Eorzea has made great strides in its recovery, yet deeper wounds still go undressed, that your people are most susceptible to that damnable dance. So that is why our art was born so many years ago. Not just to drive out the darkness from people's hearts in a figurative sense, but to literally cast out etheric shadows and free the afflicted from the clutches of the Toten Dance. Yes, this is the truth of Troops Falsiam, passed down from principle to principle for generations. What I did for the Duskwites was to use my dance to extract the darkness from their art and give it visible form. Form that then can be struck down and banished. Which I did. You're welcome. It has been several centuries since the menace of the Toten Towns last reared its ugly head. To be honest, when we first came to Eorzea, I was unsure as to what we would encounter. So not as to worry the two of you overmuch, I kept the truth from you. That never works. Yet now that I have seen it with my own eyes, our mission could not be more clear. As the inheritors of the Krieg stanza, we must chase the shadow of the Toten Dance from this realm. I beg forgiveness for the secrecy, my friends, and ask that you lend me your aid. Yes, but no more secrets. Fair. Of course you can count on us. After all, Diawara and I are dancers of Troop Falsium too. And it's like you always say, a dancer never abandons a partner. Why should you have to carry the burden of saving the old realm by yourself? Rana, Diawara, after all my harsh words and hidden truths, you are far too kind. I must confess that I am still struggling to understand all this. But one thing is clear. This dancing epidemic you speak of poses a grave danger to our realm. I will contact the other grand companies immediately and apprise them of the threat. Should there be any reports of similar phenomena in other nations, we would like to call upon you to deal with the matter. Forgive us the imposition, but clearly this is beyond our ability. Leave it to us. Nothing would honour us more than if the nations of Eorzea would place their trust in Troop Falsium and allow us to perform for their people. And with that, only Ishgard and Alamigo remain on our itinerary. Alamigo yet struggles to free itself from the Gallian yoke. We have no choice but to make Ishgard our next destination. At any rate, we will need more time to properly prepare for the confrontation ahead. In the meantime, Rana, you are to continue your performances. You will require more practice still before I can bequeath to you all the secrets of the Krieg stanza. You can count on me, Mistress Nymeria. And you, Diawara, pray continue to own your skills in battle. If we hope to prevail against the Totentans, we will need your martial skills as much as we need your dancing. For no, it is not enough that we lure the shadows out of people's hearts. We must dispel the darkness for good, lest it simply drift on until it finds another unsuspecting host. Yes, we will be needing your strength more than ever. And with that too, I should prepare myself. Our last true act draws ever closer at hand. Cool. It's quite interesting actually, because this is a good simile for depression and drug abuse in real life, and there are always going to be outlying cases of people who have everything and still have depression and have drug addiction and other addictions. But some of the journals and the studies that I've looked at show that depression and addiction are all symptoms of a bigger problem. So if you have other things in your life, if you have good friends, good family support, a good job that you enjoy, hobbies and things like that in your life, you are less likely to have those issues. Obviously, like I said, that's not always the case, and please don't think that I am, dismissing anybody that's struggling with those kind of issues. But also things like poor access to healthcare, low income, poor health, these all have impacts on people's mental health and that kind of thing. So poor funding into mental health, poor funding into GPs being accessible to patients, poor medication options, all of these things all impact. And it's just something to think about, really, that we blame people for having mental health problems or being addicted, but actually it is a symptom usually of a bigger problem. And there we are, our friend's gone off on a tangent again. So I have got something down here on the map to claim. Hang on a sec, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's probably one of those housing things. Broadening horizons, does anyone remember? Am I ready to raid? I could be ready to raid. Where are we raiding? Where do I need to go? I've got more recommended game. Yes. So obviously, we started the Alexander raids with the big primal, and we haven't done any for a while, so let's get on and do that, shall we? Oh, jump out. I might need to go and pick this raid up, so where do I need to go for that? Ruby. What was the other one? Oh, okay. I've got an invite to a party. Who doesn't love a party? Party! Crossword party joint. Okie dokie. Someone's in their pyjamas over there, did you see that? Look at this. Actually are in pyjamas. Everyone look at everyone's outfits. Since I am told that glamour is the real end game. Hey, I want a little fiery thing, that's cute. Right, where do I need to go? Come on. Idleshire. Okay, off to Idleshire we go. Oof, it's just come right all hot again. Off to Idleshire we go. To the goblins to talk to him about the robot again. Okay. Which goblins? Oh, hello. Can I jump on the bike or am I following you? I can't jump on there. It's not letting me ride Pinion. Or am I just following? I'm just gonna follow. Come on, Artie. Come on then, lead the way. On your motorbike, on your Tron bike. This is the bit with the broken bridge. I always end up going the wrong way. I think I couldn't find it last time, which is why we had a bit of a... I think I spent a little bit of time looking for it. Are you coming? What are you doing? Yeah, I spent a little bit of time looking for it and couldn't find it, so I decided to move on. I don't actually see where this bike is. Oh, you're flying. Well, that's not overly helpful, is it? Artie and I can't fly here yet. There are some very cool mounts about at the moment that I've seen. I don't know if these are new ones. Hey! Shortcuts! Don't go off the road, that just confuses me. Who have we got? We've got Reason, Darkness and Tyrus. Oh, there's an F right now. Hang on, just grab an F while I'm here. Right, sorry about that. Come on in, Artie. How did we go? Oh, now I've lost it. I can't see you. I'm back on the road. Where did you go? Oh, Enigma? Is that it? Could be it. Let's hope that's it, because I can't see him. Aha, the red bricks. So red brick says he grows anxious for lack of tidings. Psst! Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of red bricks. Shortstop is place of clashings with Illuminanti. Illuminanti are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go see, make sure all is well. Okay. Speak with Mind at Big West Shortstop. Oh, I bet that's just where I've come from. No. No, we're not getting involved in the fight. Sorry, dudes. So, apparently, even though I'm floating in the air, I can't actually float in the air. Oh. So I has found it on the map, I'll just have to get to it. Have I got to go up those stairs again? I think I will. Oh no, not the broken. Are these the broken stairs? Oh no, they don't look like the broken stairs. That's good. I don't think I'm not overly keen on this mount. It feels like to me sort of a little bit slow, and it's like you should be able to fly but you can't. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay, so what does Mind have to say for herself? Oh, this one mountain flying. What was Mind? Is she... She's Mac. Is everything still as we left it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine. Physically at least, but around rocks. Psst. Gone. Oh, gone. Poor thing. The Illuminanti took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Bactrix when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure round rocks. That's the way that the notorious B.I.G.G is just carrying it all. Psst! Uplander brings Trevor's treasures home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Big's little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. Biggs is a dude, isn't he? But why did the Illuminanti take Roundrox's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminanti believed that something they wanted was hidden amongst Roundrox's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. But when they subsequently realised they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they wanted. What if bad gobbies want most favouriteest treasure of Roundrocks, one that is safe with Uplanders? You mean the glowstone that Diawara borrowed? But of course, it's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, yes, Roundrocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is special treasure from near Old Castle, rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before. Wait, what do you mean before Roundrocks? Were you near the Charlayan ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, Roundrocks saw a whirly-cog giant stand 3 years ago, but Was only for a little while, and big gobbies do not believe round rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the primal. Everything's shiny. A fragment of the codex of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminanti's missing piece. Ooh, dun dun dun! I really need a dun 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 button. Ekans! Oh man. Snaky Pokemon. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be black. They'll be back. Up there. They'll be back and out for blood, like as not. Stoic nod. But we've got you, dear Wara, and I'm sure you'll be ready for when the onslaught, when it comes. May I suggest you make merry till then? Oh yeah, let's have a pie. Biggs is up for it. No one's played me notorious for the B-I-double-G. Okay, so let's see what Roundrox has to say now. Psst! Roundrox is happy. Many friends worry, think of Roundrox. Uplander is one. Roundrox, thanks, kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, dear Wara. Roundrox's home needed protection and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Might helped Roundrox too. Uplanders have good hearts and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mide always like whirlycogs and bitty bobs? Not like you, Roundrex. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building and tinkering with them. Mide always touches hurt mark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason and technology, and we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my own small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. Now it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than I've lived them. Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next time we meet, will you? Where to now? Achievement unlocked. Awaken the metal. Right, so Roundrox now says seeks a loyal friend to entrust with an important task. Oh, that's... Psst! Roundrox thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. It is most favouriteest treasure of Roundrox, but glowstone is also what Mide seeks all this time, and has already brought Roundrox 3 whole years of joy. So Roundrox decides to give it to Mide so she can be happy too. For now, Roundrox entrusts treasure to Uplander to give Mide at next meeting. Even meanest gobbies do not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Cool. Hand me the rock. Roundrox does not know where Mide is now, but she often gazes out on giant of whirlicocks from Broughton Watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there. Okay, let's go find Mind. Come on, Eclipse. What? Oh, hello. I'm glad you tidied the place up. It was looking a bit messy. Just randomly sweeping in your jacket. There she is. From afar, that mass of steel has a certain majesty, does it not? But something tells me you didn't come here to share the view. What is it? So, I'll explain. Round Rocks means to give me the Codex fragment. I couldn't possibly accept. She values that stone over the rest of her treasures combined. And yet, it may be safer in the hands of one more capable of defending it. Safer for all concerned. God knows the Illuminanti will stop at nothing to get it. Very well. If she feels I should have it, I will hold it in safekeeping for her. Right, here, have a stone. Have a Codex fragment. Just don't get kidnapped, because then I'm going to have to come and rescue you and get the stone back, and alas, it is of no more use to me than any other rock. You doubtless recall the moment when Roundex first revealed the Codex fragment to us, yes. When she took the stone in her hands, a piece of the Enigma Codex brought forth, unbidden in a brilliant flash of light. Yet it had been handled many times by others, yourself included, without ever betraying a hint of the secret contained within. Did you not find that strange? I myself was surprised, a bet for another reason. The Codex is protected by an arcane mechanism, you see. Only those who share its fundamental principles are able to view its contents. It is rare indeed to find an individual with the qualities required to read it. So Round Rocks is special. That Round Rocks possesses such qualities, it is an unexpected blessing, to be sure. But if the Illuminanti were to learn of her secret, she would be placed in grave danger. Even as we speak, they scour the hinterland in search of their elusive missing piece, but as far as I know, they still view our friend as a mere collector of misplaced items. For her sake, we must do our utmost to draw their attention away from Big West Shortstop before they take it in their heads to return, and that is for that reason I meant to leave this place. When the Illuminanti learn that I have the fragment, it is my hope they will focus their efforts on ascertaining my whereabouts. Needless to say, I may not return to Big West Shortstop for some time. When I am gone, that I ask you that you watch over Round Rocks. See that she does not come to harm. You have my thanks, adventurer. As I thought, I am no longer worthy. Psst. Oh, this backtracks. Wedge searches for Uplander with much urgency. Uplander must return to Big West Shortstop at once. Okay, let's go. Off we go then. Let's go find Wedge. See what's got his knickers in a twist. Let's mount with that. See what we get. Oh yeah, I forgot I got the dragon. That's cool. I don't feel that this music suits this dragon mount. It needs different music. It's pretty cool. I can't see the face on it, sure. feel like that wants a photo. I think that might be a new profile picture for Diorama. Okay. Right, let's come down. What does Wedge want? What does Wedge need? Oh, there you are. Hello.
There you are, Diawara, and not a moment too soon. The Illuminati are getting ready for something big. Ishtola reports that Alexander has started drawing massive amounts of aether from the surrounding land, which can mean only one thing. The Illuminati have resumed their efforts to revive it. And what's more, Batrix reports that the goblins are amassing substantial quantities of explosive and supplies. By all indications, they're building another weapon. In short, it's bad. But it's nothing a bit of strategic thinking can't fix. They say he who strikes first strikes last, and that's exactly what I intend to do. I've devised a plan which should allow us to take the Illuminati unawares, and I'd like you to spearhead the assault. Our rendezvous point is to the south, on the cliffs overlooking the Thaliarch. Bix has gone ahead to scout the area. We shall await your arrival there. Notorious BRGG. Right, let's go find Biggs. What's my black chocolate? Notorious!
Thank you. It's only a lot delayed, but hey, better late than never. If you aren't already, you can always follow me on my socials. You can pop them up in the chat. And also, if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can subscribe to my channel for free. If you need some help doing that, if you pop that in the chat, then we can talk you through it. Is that our fight or is that another fight? That's another fight. Should I go and help them go fight? No, oh, there's a fate. Oh, it's dive, there's a fate. Biggs! Oh, really? What? Now what? Right, go away. Right, Biggs.
Diawara, good to see ya. I take it Wedge told you of the situation.
You ready to hit the Illuminati where it hurts?
Yep, abso-flippingly. That's what I like to hear. The chief will be here soon, and then we can get things underway.
I love Biggs.
Oh god, I shouldn't have said that. He's probably gonna die.
Look at us. We are super cool. Why is one of its eyes on? Why is there a light on? That's not good.
Hey, it's Tyler and Sid. A Wedge. Bloody else, if it ain't Ishtola. No one told me you was coming. An etheric disturbance of this scale demands my personal attention. Judging by the marked fall in ambient aether concentrations, the situation is far graver than previously assumed. And you're certain that steel monstrosity is to blame? Yep. Something's flapping in it. There's a Pokemon. I can see no other explanation. The giant's innards are well nigh saturated with aether already, yet I sense something else. An irregular energy coming from within the barrier. Be that as it may, I'm afraid we have more pressing concerns. The Illuminati are up to something, and we mean to hit them before they can put whatever it is they are planning into action. Sorry, Wedge. Oh. To which end, allow me to introduce my newest and perhaps most outstanding and astounding invention. The Electro Jammer 3, first of its kind. Why is it called number 3 if it's the first of its kind?
You know, just ask it.
Please clap. Come on. Speechless with astonishment, I see, as well you should be. The high-frequency waves emitted by this device will interfere with any and all enemy communications, make it impossible for them to coordinate an effective defence. With it working in our favour, victory is all but assured. I see. So, assuming I have understood you correctly, you only need to activate this electro jammer of yours, and the Illuminanti will be plunged into disarray, affording Diawara and her friends ample opportunity to take them unawares. Very well, proceed. Go on, Wedge, let's hope it works. Wedge, is this supposed to happen? I'm thinking not. I am thinking no. I mean, that was spectacular, but I don't think it was meant to happen. Bloody hells. Oh lord. He's just activated the primary button. Basically, he just bought the Optimus Prime. What's it? Megatron. Megatron? Megatron for life. Oh lord. Oh, Wedge. Dude. It's alive! Sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's a bit like the Iron Giant. Does anyone remember that movie? Only I think the Iron Giant was a bit friendlier. This reminds me slightly of a duck boat. A boat duck. Okay. This is wonderful. This is not wonderful. Okay. Great. We've awakened the giant robot primal. You've woken it up! Thank you for the obvious evidence. Nay, only the left arm stirs. Could the waves emitted to your device have disturbed something within the barrier, Wedge? It's not my fault. Not to worry, Wedge. With the Illuminanti hard at work reviving the giant, it was only a matter of time before parts of it started springing to life. You just gave us one extra little nudge. On a brighter note, it would seem you've saved us the trouble of finding another way in. Silver linings. To our old friend, it's time for your customary heroics. The Illuminanti are still likely scrabbling to work out what just happened. Before they do, I'll suggest you hop across the river and show them what for. Cool. I must needs discuss these developments with Master Batoya. Sid, would you be so good as to accompany me? Your insight may well prove useful. Oh, Wedge. So many good intentions. Such bad execution. Oh, that's one with gobbies. Two of the gobbies. Oh, dearie dear. Oh yeah, that's the bad gobby with the cat. Psst! Another core stirs to life.
The future unfolds exactly as expected, exactly as written. That's not good. This is not good. Right. I'm just going to take a little pause there, guys. I can hear baby Fran. So I'll be back very, very soon. Just take 5 minutes. Sorry about that, folks. We are
Sorted.
okay. Right, let's go and speak to Lights, Kicks,
Eyes fixed.
How do I get down there? Come here, Artie. We're heading down, down, down to the river. Oh God. We're in the river. That can't be right. No, Artie won't go in the river. Oh, that's confusing. It's saying they're here in the river. Oh, circle machine. Oh, do we have to go inside? I'm very confused. Are they on top side? How am I supposed to get to this if I can't? If they're on the river? Any ideas, anyone? Any ideas? Look, that's saying literally straight this way. And Artie can't fly. And you can't seem to go up that way. Genuinely, it's meant to be there. No, Artie was stuck. No, I can't get out that one. Little help? Anyone? Anyone? Anybody? Let's come at it from a different angle. It's over there, but I'm so confused. Okay, look at this. It's only the VIP. Yes, it is. Oh, and there's a Pokemon. Again, say hello. Stop. Using my microphone as a face stitching post. Want to say hello to all your fans? You with the fairy tale?
See if we can get a bit more of you on screen rather than me. I'm going to break the thing and then tech support will keep me, but no, we just can't even see me properly. There we go.
There's a furry pussycat. Yes, there is. Right, Miss Killy, how do you think I'm going to find the way to this person this time?
I saw a pudding cat.
You did.
Tall pretty tap. Right, let's come back up a bit and around. A little bit more. There we go. Right.
Okay, now then, how do I find this thing?
Killy, that's not overly helpful. Maybe we have to go from the other side.
Killy, you're standing on the mouse, that's not very helpful.
Maybe. She's like having head scritchies.
She's like, no, you can't possibly play this game. Don't you know, I need you to give me head scratchy scratches right now. Oh, I can't actually see my screen at all because there's a cat in there. Thank you, gameplay.
Thank you.
See, but this is where I went before and I can't see how I get to... See, that's saying down. But I can't get to the river to get it. I'm so confused, unless I've got to be over the other side of the river. That's the broken bridge though. little help? Anyone? Any ideas? Mostly I'm just lost. Mostly I just spend my life just running around this game being lost. I've got to come in at it from the other side, I think. That's the only way. So let's try and cross the river. There's another bridge thing, isn't there? Somewhere. That's not broken.
Let's face it, Mr. Frodo. We're lost.
Yes, I am lost. That's not overly helpful. I think I have to go from the other angle, because I seem to remember last time that I had to come in from the other end to be able to get across the other side. Oh, so frustrating. Okay. It says down, but when I was down there I couldn't get to anything. Right, let's try and find a way across the river. I'm sure I have to come in from the other side. No, go away. Leave me alone. I'm not even trying to talk to you. This is back where I've just come from. This is not the opposite side of the river. And this is the broken bridge thing. Up there. Okay, so this should be going up, so now we should be able to go across the top of the river. But that might be the broken bridge again. It's really annoying. Can we just not fix this bridge? That will make my life about 20 billion times more easy. I need to learn to fly. That is the be all and end all. I need to learn to fly. Right, and then I think I get to here, and this is the broken bit, and I can't get across. Ugh. Right, okay, so where do I come in from there? Joshua, no. Maybe, I don't know. So, isn't Idleshire the way I came in from before? It's coming from that way, which is still Idleshire. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we're not getting anywhere here, so let's go across to Idleshire and see if we can... Oh, for goodness sake, why can't I just click on it and go like that? And then see if I can find the right way through. This is just so frustrating. So frustrating. Right, and then I need to go that pathway. Okay. Which is that way. I better come back out on the same pathway. And end up having the same problem again. Right, so now if I hang a right instead of being that side, I should be this side of the river, and hopefully then I can go and find the dude with any luck. With any luck. Okay, well this looks more promising. I mean really, someone needs to fix this bridge. Seriously, it would be like 20 billion times easier if they just fixed the bridge. Why isn't there a quest for that? We could totally like Annika Rice it. You know, just get some random people in. Can you come fix our bridge? It's the broken bridge thing again. Right, so they're on a little islandy thing. Puh. Probably where the giant doobie and clicks is. So how the blinking hell do I get to that? I mean, I could just fall to my death. That seems like an appropriate... See, how do I get there? Because that's where I need to go, to where its foot is. I can't even see what it is I need to see. Careful, Artie, that's not full. I think that must be it though, like on the edge of this thing here. But how the devil do I get to it? There doesn't seem to be a path. Because I tried to go over the water before and it wouldn't let me. Anyone got any thoughts? Anyone got any cunning plan? I mean, my current cunning plan is just to fall and hope for the best, but I'm not entirely sure that's the best idea. I'm going to have to learn to fly, I think. I think that's the only way to do it. I mean, that's no good because that's all round the wrong way. And this is the way down here. Is there a way down here to the river? Oh no, that's not a good plan, is it? Sorry guys, I'm apologising because this is probably just as frustrating as it is for you as it is for me. But I can't see how the blinking Nora I get down. Isn't that just where I went? No, this is not an option. We can't just jump off the edge. Okay. Any ideas? Any help? Any help? I must be able to get to it, surely. Otherwise it wouldn't be showing me where I need to go. I mean, this is looking like the best option actually, just to jump over it. I'm not entirely sure it is actually the best option, but no. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so maybe I need to go the other side again, but I couldn't find a way the other side. That's the little islandy thing I need to be on there. How do I get to it? Unless I have to go through the other thing. Right, let's go back to Shire and then try the other side again. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Do I? Get it together. Get it together, girl. Right, we'll try the other way again. Unless there's some other quest that I can't imagine there's another quest I have to do to get there. Because otherwise it wouldn't be sending me there, would it? Maybe I have to go to this little island first? Let's go and see. So we'll just spend the last bit of the stream just running around being lost. Which I know is not that unusual for me, but still. Right, so now we're on the other side. We can see the island that we want. It's not that one, it's that one. But I couldn't get to it across that way. This is just so frustrating. Am I being completely dense? Am I missing something obvious? Please tell me if I am. My only thought next time is that I'll need to actually go through the machine thing. That's the only thing I can think of. See? And if I try and go across the river, R2 won't go. But that's telling me where I need to. So I must have to go inside, mustn't I? That's the only thing I can think. But surely that doesn't that just take me back to another dungeon? You're coming to help now. That's handy, cause... Or is this just a dungeon 2 something? I just have to climb up this thing. See where I could totally jump around and get out of it. See, it won't let me jump and stand on the Iron Giant. This is very frustrating. I just need to be there. How can I get there if I can't get there? Maybe I can't get there on Artie. No, I can't get there as Diawara either. Like, look. It's right there. Why can't I get to you? I could swim that. Thing is, I don't want to go into this entrance and it be just the entrance to a dungeon, not the entrance in to do other things, because that looks like the entrance to a dungeon, doesn't it? But this is really frustrating because there should be a way to get there without me relying on you having to fly me across. Oh, I haven't got my map on, hang on. Right, here. So, that's ridiculous. How am I supposed to get to that if you don't fly me across? What is the way? Are you showing me the way or are you running away? need to unlock flying to get it. Ugh. Okay, well we might have to do that next time then. Thank you, Kingdom Leap. That was ultra frustrating. Okay. You're trying to work it out. Well, apparently I have to be able to fly. So we'll have to undo flying. We'll have to work on flying next time. Right. Light Kick, thank you for getting me across because I was starting to get really frustrated. Light Kick's Eyes Fix says, Psst, Uplander feels shivery shakes. Arm of Steel Giant is wide open and no Illuminanti in sight. Fist of the Sun is now accessible. Right, let's go do that. They're usually pretty good at avoiding that requirement, but they missed it for this quest line. They did indeed. Right, Midas can be accessed via the entrance of the Thalic River. Let's do this. Oh, we've gone to ad break as well. Oh, it's all going on. Next time we'll do flying. We'll sort flying out next time. Right, shall we get queued up for the Fist of the Sun? Sorry guys for that 10 minutes of running around aimlessly, hopelessly, getting very frustrated. After feedback. Am I doing the raid tonight? Well, I'm sorry, but we've just spent 10 minutes running around. I feel like we should do it since we're here. Because otherwise I've got to faff about getting back here again next time. So let's just get it done. If that's alright with you. I don't want to end on a we just ran around for 10 minutes for no reason. Okay. Yeah. The party's been disbanded. I'm so unloved. There was a party and I wasn't invited. It's my party and I cry if I want to. All the songs. There's a song for every occasion. Always. The shadow moving on the floor was a little bit creepy then. I was like, what is behind me? So what are we waiting for? Are you jumping in the voice chat? Guys? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hello, that's two of you. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me. I know it's a little bit late. Right. Tyrus, would you like to introduce yourself and your character that you will be playing this evening?
Yeah, I'm Tyrus. I'm a paladin.
You're a paladin, so you're tanking.
Paladin.
Wonderful. And Reuven?
I shall be playing Black Mage.
Black Mage. Ooh. I'm surprised you're not playing healer so that we don't have to wait for 400 years to get in, to be fair.
Black Mage in pink.
No, I was going to say, that's not a very black outfit. You look like... It's a little bit like a straitjacket if the Power Rangers had designed one.
But how cool's my lantern staff?
The lantern staff is very cool. Why have you got a lantern staff?
Why not?
Fair. I do like the fact that your laces on your boots are very matchy. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. Do you know what the true end game is?
Oh god. It's the glamour. It's all about the way you look. How superficial is that?
I mean, look at my new tank. It looks like Iron Man, but white.
It looks like Iron Man if he'd confused himself and thought he was Catwoman, designed by someone in Squid Games.
I wonder
hang on,
why
I can make the...
horns. I was like, why does mine not have horns? I realised it's your
I can make the visor more Squid Game.
Do you know actually what it reminds me of?
There you go. Look, now it's more Squid Game.
That's even worse. You know the robot from Big Hero 6 when you had the old mask, the previous mask. Baymax. That's it's a good film. Are you happy with my service? Are you happy with my service?
Your service.
Your service. Oh, so sad. Have you been tarting up your outfits as well, Tyrus?
Yeah.
I mean, that is the true end game.
No, it's not. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be asleep by the end of this raid.
I did wonder.
Well, I know, but I just thought it's a bit of a rubbish end to the stream if I've just been running around for 10 minutes trying to find a raid.
10 minutes?
Then we don't do. I don't appreciate your noise. Thank you very much.
I may or may not have suggested doing the raid an hour ago.
Well, the problem is I had to do all the stuff leading up to the raid, and then I had to get to the raid, which I couldn't get to. So, I would have done it then, if I hadn't got all this other stuff in the way. That's right, because we're going to work on flying next time. We're going to go around to get all the 8-bit current thingies so that I can fly and we don't run into this problem again. How was your raids anyway?
Well, I got the raids done.
That doesn't tell me how they went.
That's why I didn't die that much.
What about you, Tyrus? How did your raiding going? Or did you raid at all?
Right, yeah, I did the same ones.
Oh, right. Did you end up dying at all?
Not as much as death.
So I'll blame the healer, obviously. We are not getting anybody else to come in this party with us. It's not going well. Okay, I'm gonna...
We are under the average wait time still.
Okay.
I'm trying to find your raid.
Sorry? Yeah, good idea.
Find your...
Because I'll give it another couple of minutes, and if we don't get logged in, then we might have to leave it because it's getting quite late. And some of us have got work in the morning.
It's like 3 people that we follow, and none of them are playing Final Fantasy.
Oh well, that's right. There'll be some random other person playing, I'm sure. It's got really hot again now. Oh, hallelujah.
There we go.
Here we go. Right, who should I make my dance partner?
Do it for me if you like.
That's fun.
I'm going to be just making explosions.
Okay, that sounds fun. A full party. Oh, I like the music. I think I'd forgotten about the music because we haven't done it for a few weeks, have we?
I do like music.
Yeah, it is good. They're all a bit dancey. Dance, dance. Oh, it's all one for donkey. I'm running up sideways. That's just weird. Oh, and that, what is going on? Oh my life, this is weird. This heck.
Yes.
Yes, I'm moving.
Neither of them make it music.
I was waiting for Frank to go.
Hey, someone's got a fairy. That's
Move
a
away from
healer.
that. Move.
I'm moving. What is this stuff all around you?
Oh, that's a daylight.
I don't like the this is very weird. Just like all being sideways and thrown about by puffs of air. I'm not sure I like it. Oh.
Don't approve of this kind of shenanigans.
I do not approve of this type of shenanigans. I want to be able to run on my own two feet.
At some point during this fight, we're going to have to turn ourselves into a bird.
Sorry, say that again.
We're going to have to turn ourselves into a bird to avoid an attack.
And turn ourselves into a bird.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I go? I don't know where I'm going. Right, I must
Up
be
the,
going.
up the, down, down the
Oh lord. Okay. Oh my god. I'm flying. I'm flying. Okay.
See that pink syringe?
How do I turn into a bird?
See the pink syringe over to the left?
Got a bird icon on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see it.
Don't need to do it now. Don't need to do it now.
Okay, okay. I was just preparing. I was just preparing.
Right into that corner where the boss is.
You're a gorilla.
I am.
Are you meant to be a gorilla? Okay. Well, that's definitely different. I've lost my mouse.
Right, we need to get
I'm a bird! Oh, I can't move, but I am a bird. How do I get unbirded?
Excellent.
My mouse has stopped working. That's different. I'm a bird. I'm a bird.
press the potion thing and come back.
Okay. And my mouse has started working again now, so that's good. I'd quite like to be a bird. You know, of all the animals, you know, you can fly. I mean, I'd probably have to be a bird of prey rather than a sparrow.
That means you just have to sparrow.
I mean, I like chicken, so...
Fair enough.
Whoa, where are you? Where did you come from? Did you say, so I saw a very cool thing today which I shared.
Right,
That-
right in the corner, yeah.
In the corner, that's it. Gorillas have a happy food song and they make up different songs for the foods that they love. And if it's their favourite food they sing louder. They studied it at like a Californian zoo or something. I saw it today and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. I identify as a gorilla now. It looks like this is a Pictomancer on steroids kind of area. Oh, please stay for a photo, everybody.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind. Outrageous behaviour, you know the rules.
Mr. Fran opened a box of treasure that I didn't want to run away.
Right, let's go for some. Steal all the stuff.
Where do you want to go?
Right, here we go. Cool, thank you guys for standing to do that. I know it was a bit late. Right, DM, did you find me a raid?
No, I'm still doing it, but you need to take pictures and stuff, didn't you?
No, I didn't, because Tyrus had already sorted it.
Oh, so my picture's no good.
Oh, here we go. It wasn't that at all. It's just that we weren't all there anymore.
And no, I haven't found your raid yet because
Okay, don't worry. That's fine. You've been busy.
I was
fine.
in the raid with you.
That's okay. Right, so Biggs says, well done, lass. You left those Illuminati smarting them without so much as a scratch to show for it. I know I didn't even die this time. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish him off, and we would be too, if truth be told. But I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between Mide and the enemy. Flipping Laura.
I've put the raid in the chat for you.
Thank you.
And now I'm going to jump out of your chat so you can finish off your stream.
Thank you very much.
Yep, likewise.
Yeah, thank
Bye.
you guys. Good night.
Bye.
And then she handed the codex fragment over just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think this was their plan all along. It certainly looks that way,
But we can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved.
Psst, foolish uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give Codex, and why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since the very beginning. And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplanders' trust and forfeits their future in doing so. What a load of old bollocks. How daft does we think we are? Now, Biggs. If the Grand Master of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Well, not actually. Psst! Everything is as written, as it must be. If Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find missing piece, the prophecy will be fulfilled. Well, that's problematic, people. Goodness me, that goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Uplanders' lines work. I would have been prepared to believe Mide was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. Now I'm inclined to think she isn't. Psst. There may be truth to what QuickThink says. Backcheck scours over data looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Backtricks finds mentions of Group Arai treasure hunters 3 years ago. Group went to investigate ruins near Thalic River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes. 3 years ago,
3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of that primal, would it?
Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters doing the summoning,
and that Mide was one of them?
Now hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Mide might have been a member of this doomed exhibition, she being an Ori treasure hunter and all, but I fail to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a primal. Psst. Such was the question Batrix asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings and finds answer in book lent to him by Charlene and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 1 year ago is Arai Exalia with blue hair, exactly like Mide. Psst, no. Mide would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrex searches for mines. Hear truth from her. Oh, good. Roundrex waits. And now we're going to have to save Roundrex. Okay, but we're going to save that for another day. As ever, thank you guys for joining me. Let's get the next question from Biggs. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrex, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Mide. Still, we should be careful making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want now. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent to proving guilty and all that. And anyway, we got more pressing matters to deal with, namely taking back our codex fragment and pushing it into Alexandria before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defences. You ready for another round? Good. The sooner you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, and when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? Nice. Oh, you've got something for me at the house. How exciting. Right, and then we can do the cuff of the sun. Okay, let me head back to the house. Oh, sorry guys for keeping you a bit late today. I do apologise. I'm back at the house. What you got for me? What you got? Hi. What is that? A lunar barding. Okay. What is that for? Why have I got a lunar barding? What is a lunar barding? Go to companion. It's an outfit for Artie. Oh, amazing. Oh my gosh. How do I equip it? Right, I was in companion. Do I have to do something with it in the inventory? In appearance? So I did that. Mounted, summoned. Oh, I see. Saddle. How do I change the gear then? You have the 3 options. Yeah, I know. Well, it doesn't give me the chance to change the 3 options for anything else. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Oh, I'd have to go to my inventory. Oh, there we go. Right, now let's go back to Artie. Cool, and then if we call Artie to have a look at him. Look at Artie, he's got cool purple stuff. Thank you, that's super cool. Look at Artie. He certainly is the most handsome battle chicken now. Look at those feathers. Do alright, can you look kind of happy that you're an Artie, and he looks super cool. Hey, you've got flames. There you go, look, we can have our photo now. Keep still. Oh my life. Stop changing outfit. Keep still. There we go. Cool. Thank you very much. Okay, let's come out of this. Right, everyone. I am going to pop you over into a raid. Let's sit down comfortably. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's lovely to have you all along. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. I do apologise about chasing around like a lunatic. So have a good week, and I will see you on Thursday. Okay. Good night, guys.